This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Motion from the wide receiver. Play action on first down. Makes the grab. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs and take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Wells. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Making his first move. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Using his legs, it's Simon. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option, he'll keep it on 2nd down. Past the 40. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Willis. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Kansas! Getting set for the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Complete to start this drive. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. On play action. Rush right in his face. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Napier. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 1st downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a 1st down on every single play they run.
Straight ahead, it's Simon. To the 15. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The run inside. It's Wells. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Secures it at the 30. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the Jayhawks sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Pulls it. There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 20, then some. He is in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fresh set of downs going up top. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Searching for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Jayhawks sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead.
Just steamrolling the defense. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground and he gets north fast.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go, ready. Black 14, black 14.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Sells the run, looking to pass. Gonna take a shot. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Second and long here. Motion from the back. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on the option. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mason. That one just came off his hand badly. Long way to go on second down. Looking for the edge. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. The ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Simon. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Meadows. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking for a crease. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the ground, it's Meadows. He's got enough. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Looking for a big gain. And they fail to hook up on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Holly, what do you have?
Guys, here on the Jayhawks sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Turning it on. The 50. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Sets his feet. It's Mason. That's reeled in. It's Simon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Breaks the tackle. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Sends it back in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Left side, it's Thomas. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it along the sideline, but the officials are signaling. bounds. It's incomplete.
Man, that's a bad feeling when you're a receiver and you go up and you got the defender leaning on you, pushing you, and you're trying to keep a toenail, a pinky toe, something in bounds, and you just run out of real estate, out of bounds, no catch.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sands. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They give it back to him. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Misses badly on that one.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Trying trying to pound it in. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Makes a man miss. Good gain there, picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Cyclones, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Lawrence. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
The Golden Hurricanes head coach told me at the half their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch. Wants to throw one first. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, that's when the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. not able to connect there.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Unleashes one. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And that is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Thomas. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Churns into the pile. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Lets it go for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Kansas! Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Deep in the end zone, it's Meadows. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Looking downfield is Hayes. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Needs it here on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on fourth down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on fourth down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the first down.
Offense about to reel off its seventh play of the drive. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And oftentimes running backs love dropping this because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth. Runs through the tackle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, if you were wondering whether or not this coaching staff believes in their offensive line, you now have your answer, because that's now the second time on the drive they went for it on fourth down and then got it by handing it off.
Out wide right, it's Wells. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Running inside, it's Meadows. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give on the counter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll ride him again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. On the move, it's Simon. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Bush is ahead. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner will be dragged down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Firing to the right, complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Got it behind the line. It's Wells. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Under pressure, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback. Get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get the fumble.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Now on first down from the 28.
Ready. White 29, white 29. Where did he go?
On the run, it's Simon. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Pulls it on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Jayhawks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Alford. Look out! Unleashes it on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Leaves it in his belly. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Sells to fake. Shoots it to the left. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Finds his man on the RPO. The discard, and he's running free. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Alford. Unloads to the wideout. Just barely got rid of it.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Right side, it's Wells. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. From the gun, it's Meadows. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside is 5. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.